Okay, I didn't start this from the beginning. I should have. I am using this brown. It's Big Twist. Let me show ya. Big Twist in the color chocolate brown. What I am going to do with this, oops, sorry, is I'm going to make a teddy bear. Now, as always, we do a drawstring cast on where you go every other one. And I'm going to do 120 rows, and then I'll do the arms and the legs. Okay, so let's see how this is going to turn out. Okay, so for the head of the teddy bear, if you remember, we did like 120 rows, I think we did. So anyways, for the head part, you're going to come to the top here, and you're going to count down 25 rows. Let me pull this through here so I don't lose where I am. So you're going to count, sorry, each one of these, you know, is a stitch. So you got, you know, there's one, and there's another one, and so on and so forth. You're going to come down till you get to 25. And then we're going to go every other one. See? Brown, so it's hard to see. I'm going to skip these two. I'm going to come to these two. Pull it through. There we go. Sorry about that. And then we're going to skip these two. Okay. We'll skip these ones. And then come over here to this one. Okay. And we're going to skip those two. Come right over. Skip. And then come right over. And then once we get this done, then we are going to stuff the hat. Okay, so you can see I've skipped every other one. You can see this in here. Let's see, I picked up, skip, picked up, skip, pick up, skip, pick up, skip. Okay, so you're going to do this until you get back to this one, and then we can stuff the head. Okay, now we're going to stuff the head. Okay. This out of the way. I'm still working with my little pillow that I got from Walmart. And let's see. I'm gonna put this. Got all this stuffing up in here, up in the head. A little bit of stuffing. Put as much in that you want, depending on how, you know, how thick you want it. I mean, you don't want it too thick that it's like hard. You want it to be, you know, kind of soft. Let's see. Put a little bit more up in there. I'm thinking that's pretty good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these two, because remember we went all the way around. We're going to pull it. Hang on to that there for a second. Make sure I push that. Sometimes you have a little bit that comes out of that. So here's a little hole from the where we're pulling it. You see? Now I'll make sure all that stuffing is up in there before I tie it tight. So I'm just going to put a quick tie in here. That looks pretty good. Pull this through because I don't want to lose what I have. Yeah, that's a pretty good head. Now, down here, I showed you how we went through. Just go down, you know, through the whole bottom. So you have two tails left. And then, I'll put stuffing. Now, I'm going to stuff the bottom portion. And again, stuff it, you know, however you want. How much stuffing you want is dependent upon you. And I'm thinking that that might be pretty good actually. Just gonna reform him. Then all we have to do with him is put his arms and his legs on. Alright, I'm thinking that that's enough stuffing for me. So, we're going to, I just tied it. Now I'm just going to put a knot in it. A couple of knots in there, and then we can tie in these ends. And we can shape the body a little bit so it's nice and straight. Now all we have left to do is put his paws on him, so to speak. We'll get his eyes and his nose, and of course his ears. Now, what we want to do to finish closing this off, my handy dandy little needle here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to kind of go, kind of crisscross across it. Okay, like so. Just go in there, come up here. That'll get it closed up real nice, and then we will knot it off. Now, make double sure that that is closed really well, because you don't want it to come open and all of a sudden stuffing comes flying out. So I'll probably go over it a couple of more times before I tie it off. I just want to make sure it does not come undone. I'm not feeling that there's a hole left, so yep, that's good. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this off. I'm going to weave in the ends, and then I'll be ready to I gotta make the nose first and the ears. It won't take too long. I'll show you how we do that, and then we'll attach everything. I think I'm going to get some red or some color ribbon, some kind of ribbon maybe to put around his neck. We'll see. So here's where we're at right now. Tie in the ends and let me make the nose and the ears. Okay, so for the paws of the bear, so these were done at 30 rows, and like always we this here, we stretch it out a little bit. Now we pulled this closed, pull this closed, and then I'm just going to put a couple of stitches in here and knot it off. Get it up there in the middle. Now we're going to do the same thing as we always do. We're going to do that mattress stitch, and I'm going to turn this so that both, I like it when the V's are like this, and then come up, I just grab one, grab one here, and then I go to the next side. Oh, I turned it again. And grab down here. Well, there we go. And we've been doing this quite a bit, this stitch, so I'm not going to do too many of them. Let's do a couple, see? And just pull it close. Pull it tight. Okay? Make sure there's no hole. Then once that is done, we are left with this small hole. Now, I'm leaving this one on here too. I'll close that up in a little bit. I'm leaving this on there so I can stitch it on the bear. So then we get our stuffing. I get the body of the bear out there. I'm just going to pull so much off. I don't know exactly how much I'm going to use. I don't want it to be too big. So, we'll start with this amount. Just open up that hole a little bit. Make sure both all my strings are out. And I'll just stuff it down in there. Kind of manipulate it around a little bit. I might use just, let's see, kind of roll it around a little bit. Actually, well, just a smidge bit more. Just a smidge. If anybody don't know what that means, well, I don't tell you. Just a smidge bit. There we go. And to me, that's fine. So now what we'll do is we'll finish stitching this up, and it'll be ready to go on the bear. So I will stuff all of these, and we'll get ready to put these things on the bear. I still gotta do the ears and the nose though. So there you go. I'll be back. Okay. So to make the ears for this bear, I forgot to film it. On the small 22 peg, let's see here, small 22 peg, small one. I went around 10 times. Okay, so you get a little circle or thing like this. And just pull it tight, and then we will stitch this up. And you just kind of pull it in on itself so we can make a little ear that will go up here on the bear. Make two of these, 2 ears at 10. Like I said, I went around 10. I forgot to film it. But yeah, make sure you stretch them out and stuff, and then pull them closed, and then just pull the ears out like so. And then you'll have your ears. We'll just stitch those ends in. That's all, you know. So then you have two ears, 2 ears. Now, the nose, I'm going to do the nose black. I went around 15 times. Okay, and then for the, let's see, for the nose, I did it on the 22 peg loom, and I did 15 rounds, and then you kind of stretch a little bit, and then you have the two ends, and you take one end and you just fold it inside. Now I will put some stuffing in here, and then we will attach the nose right here. Okay. Oh, so it seems like an awfully big nose, doesn't it? Oh, no, I know what I gotta do. I gotta stuff it, and then I gotta go around it and pull it a little tight. So anyways, when I'm ready for that part, we'll come back. But in the meantime, now I already attached two of the, why does it seem so close? I attached two of the paws, I guess we'll call them. Now, what we're going to do is, now I already got it stuffed and we got it closed up. I'm going to thread my needle. Now, depending on where you want to place this, I'm thinking right about here. So you're going to do like that mattress stitch like we've always been doing. Put my glass on so I can see what I'm doing. And you're going to, you know, pick up two here, and then it's sliding here, and then you're going to pick up two from here. Trying to look at the camera and do this at the same time. Okay, got the first one on, so let's just pull this through so we can tighten it down a little bit. There we go. Now, again, pick up two from here. So I got two. And then I'll go right next to the other one. So this is similar, the same thing as like the mattress stitch that we've been doing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this through first. Because we're going to go all the way around. Just grab two. Oh, not three, two. And then tighten it up. And then two. And two. Now you're going to do that all the way around. Go to the next set. Like so. And then pick up these two. And then just pull it tight. Okay? So you're going to do this all the way around. Alright? And then you're going to do it all the way around for the next leg. Alright? See you back here when I'm ready for the ears and stuff. Okay, so for the nose, I'm just going around the outside so that I can, you know, pull it closed. Once I get the stuffing in there.